Hello everyone, this is Denise with Spiritual Growth Tarot. That's who I am. And today is August 7th, but I'm going to read for Donald Trump for his August 9th. And okay, so the decks I'm using, this deck up here is the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. And in this deck here is the Anna K Tarot. Okay, so what I am going to do, so the first, as usual, I'm not changing, my format, but this first row will ask, what he will be actually doing, and I set the intention for it to reveal these 5 cards, for them to reveal to us things that might not come through on the news, but things that he's actually doing. And while I was shuffling, I heard the word subterfuge. So that's his normal MO. That's nothing surprising, but I didn't get anything else that came through beyond that word. So I'm going to hold fast to that word as I look at his day. And I noticed I watched the video for his experience today, or no, for what he would be doing for today. I watched that early this morning and noticed that it was a travel day for him. He definitely is traveling today. And I did get the Chariot card. Well, here I have it again. How funny! I will write while I am talking about it. Get my mouth to work right here. So it's so we're on track with like what he's actually doing, but I really want to know the things that he's doing that we might not ever get in the news, because he's such a sneaky guy, right? Okay, so now 5 cards for what he will be experiencing, and also might not be in the news. What he may actually be going through. Okay, let's see what we have here. Ooh, I get this card a lot with him lately. So 9 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Knight of Rods, Wands, and the 7 of Wands, or Rods. In this deck it's the Rods. Some decks it's batons. Some decks it's wands. I think originally they called them the wands. Okay, so what he'll be doing, there's a focus on the family for the 9th. Well, let's see, what day? Hold on, I guess let me look at this little calendar here. I think I'll have it. It'll be the weekend, right? Because today's Friday the 7th. Yeah, the 9th for him, well, it'll be Sunday for us. Here in Northern America anyway. So, let's see. So yeah, family day, traveling, maybe something to do with Melania or Ivanka, according to, in alignment with like his finances. And I mean, to have the Queen of Coins and the 10 of Coins together, this is definitely like a family hierarchy, his family dynasty. Lots of talk and communication and thinking, about the details of his finances. But here with the 8 of Swords, oh goodness, that's so funny. Look at the image. It's like, can I even sit down? So it has to do with a financial restriction. So whether or not it comes out in the news, that's what's on his mind today. On the 9th, it'll be his family dynasty. To have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Coins together, it's definitely a family dynasty, and how can they move forward in success and continue to create the luxury that they want? And where is he restricted to that, as to that? So I'm going to bet that he would be worried about the the investigation into his tax fraud and bank fraud from Deutsche Bank. And I'm not even going to say possible or alleged fraud, because it's there. It's easy to see if you read the documents. So they're going to come out more and more with that. And he's looking at all the future, because when you're looking at the Ten of Coins or Ten of Pentacles, that's a card that has the whole family in it, even though it's not showing it here. But well, here, let me see if I can find it quickly. If I can't, I'll give it up, but I might be able to find it quickly in the normal. Here's the Seven of Coins where you're looking, at your investments. But here it is. Okay, so with the Ten of Coins, notice the family. We have the probably the dad or the grandpa, and we have the he's petting his dogs. There's a little kid here. There's the older adult children. So we literally have 3 generations, right? And that's, I believe, what he will be talking about and thinking about and working towards. So it might just be, this doesn't have to be Ivanka, but it certainly could. There could be some talk with even Melania about the future. I don't see negotiation cards here. I see him in his will to put forth what it is that he wants to have, but he's looking at restrictions. He's also feeling, hemmed in and caught. He knows he's caught. And so he's looking at the future, like, how do we protect that? So that's what he'll be doing on Sunday. Whether or not, we ever know about it, cards don't lie to me. So what he will be experiencing, what's happening really for him is, notice how we have the Eight of Swords here and the Nine of Swords. So because of the restriction, there's regret, there's nightmares. I doubt he'll sleep well on Saturday night. May even wake up with a headache. I get this card a lot for him. This is a card of regrets, fears, anxiety. Like, what have I done? Where do I go? What do I do? And of course, it's followed by the Ten of Swords, where, if you don't get to the truth of it and you continue along the same path, if you can't focus on the hope, and you can't get clear on what you've done wrong in the past and move forward more freely, what happens is the Ten of Swords comes in and it's like, done. Whatever it was, you're done. It's over. So I think that's where he's headed. And with the Ace of Pentacles here, this nightmare about his finances and his new finances, his new prospects for finances, is something that he's really looking at to get clear. But it's in a devious way. I would see that this, with that Nine of Swords there and the way he operates, I would see this as in the negative, which means that it's nefarious, it's selfish, it's not working for the good of the whole. And then especially coupled with the Knight of Rods, it's, that card in its negative, inverted sense, which he, it's the way he operates. So that's how I have to read it. That brings in the element of arrogance and, what do I want? Look at me, I'm the one. I'm the one with all the power. I can do whatever I want. I'm Teflon Don and, blah, blah, blah. So that nightmare around his finances is really getting to him, and it's really causing him a lot of mental anguish and pain. And it's causing him to feel like he has to assert himself even more. And then what he experiences is a need for more defending himself and to kind of battle. So it looks to me like all this material you know, the material, empire that he has created in the past, it's all kind of weighing down on him, and he's having to defend himself against all the money he's made. And how, karmic, right? I was going to say ironic, but there is no irony when it comes to, the law of cause and effect. If all you do is go towards the money, then yeah, you get the money, but you don't have the love. And if you're not clean, if the money has been gained in nefarious ways, if it hasn't been, accrued with, with integrity, what happens is you pay the price for that. So that's what he's fighting against. And he's experiencing like, how dare you? How dare they? Who do they think they are? So he's up against that battle. And in this card, you can look back at the other readings, it comes through a lot for him. So no matter how he, looks when he's speaking, or no matter what he says, he is really having a hard time. Yeah. Okay, so just for fun, because you can get sometimes a completely different message or more clarity, let's use this LeNormand. It is, let's see, it's this one, I'm sorry, I've torn the box up a little bit. Golden Dreams LeNormand, and it's Tarocco, I'm not sure how to pronounce that studio. I honestly don't know that it's available anymore. Last I looked, it shuffles like a dream, and I didn't have to use card fanning powder on it or anything. It's flexible. You can shuffle however you want, like this way, and they're not even that loud. They're nice and soft and flexible. And they have a few extra cards. It goes up to 44. The original LeNormand was just 36, but a lot of new deck makers are adding cards, and I appreciate that. Okay, so let's look at Donald Trump for August 9th. August 9th. Let's see. I'm going to focus on just what will happen to him. Okay. Okay. Sorry if I don't get these totally straight, you guys. I'm looking towards I'm looking into the viewfinder, and that causes me to look at the window with bright sunlight, so sometimes it's a little challenging for me. Okay, so we have the Owls, the Scythe, Crossroads, Book, Arch, Pandora's Box, Bear, Snail, Mountain, and Snake. So August 9th, it shows that he'll be communicating, and he's in the realm of, oh my goodness, what have I created? What have I done in the past? And this is a very nefarious type of card where everything that you've done in the past is now open. So he's talking about that. It's going with the tarot reading, where he's going to be talking to his family members about that, and this is definitely the finances here. So he'll be talking about decisions, and choices, and plans. How can we get through this to the other side? And maybe even talking about escaping. But so financial decisions, decisions about the strength of their finances. Things are going slower than they want. Things are going slower for him than he wants. Alternate plans, alternate projects. This can be looking into legally, the laws that are coming down on him. This can relate to this card has, multiple, if not more, meanings. But right now I'm sensing that it has to do with the laws that are coming down on him, as well as his books, his accounting books. His probably 2 sets. Of course, it would be 2 sets of books, that they would keep. Trump Organization would have their own books that know exactly, what really happened. But then there's a whole different set of books that they presented to Deutsche Bank to get the loans that they wanted. And can he get to the other side of this investigation, this dangerous investigation that could go all different ways for him? Right, because this is what's happening to him, not what he's doing. So there's lots of talk and gossip about his past, about his nefarious financial past. And there are decisions being made about all the different ways that they can get him. And it will come out into the light. All the secrets will come out into the light. That's what's going to happen to him. The secrets will come out into the light, and he'll be betrayed. He has already been betrayed by, for example, SCOTUS, Supreme Court. They said, yeah, you can look at his tax records. Mazars, you can release those financial records, and Deutsche Bank had already turned them over. So the information is already out there, and it's an obstacle for him. It's a real obstacle. So what he will be experiencing is being stuck. Financially stuck. And there's, the betrayal to him coming, which he deserves. These are financial complications. Yeah, how he's cooked the books. And so all these secrets are going to be seen. They're going to be out into the light of day, like I said. And they'll be, quite the obstacle to him. He might be experiencing the need to get away and doesn't know how, feeling really stuck. Boy, that certainly goes with that, the 9 of Swords that we got in the tarot. Yeah, so he's not having an easy time, you guys. No matter how he acts, he is not having an easy time, and he's feeling stuck and trapped. These cards together have to do with entrapment. Yeah, decisions based on his finances and how he has, always done crooked, underhanded, financial dealings. So it's all coming back. He will reap what he sows. Okay, well, that's it. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll be back later. Meanwhile, you guys take very good care. Okay, bye.